Whole house sick.
Damn.
Whole crib.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a bad John over here.
It was like 5 people in my office got the flu this week. I didn't even know you could test for the flu.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody over here is done. King down for the count. Everybody.
Cut.
Yeah, I've been on my reason to just be in the man cave all weekend.
Yeah, my mom been sick like 2 weeks. Views from the chair.
Views from the
Back,
chair.
back again. I'm trying to get back on the audio shit. My computer's not cooperating, but live on YouTube now, so it's lit.
No audience.
It's lit.
No audience. Oh man, how was the weekend, man?
It was good, bro. I'm still smack in the middle of sober January. I think I'm gonna break it on Sunday. I thought I was being productive, but I'm being counterproductive. Every time I fix a room, it's just more shit. I guess that's like the downside of having an older house is like every fucking time I fix something, I go to the next room like, yeah, that needs to be fixed too. I was looking at my credit card the other day. I'm like, all right, yo, I need to stop spending money. I'm doing a lot. It's just dumb shit, bro. All right, I did the back bathroom. I still got a little bit more to do with that. So I'm like, all right, both the bathrooms just done. I don't need new flooring in the laundry room. I didn't have to do that.
You did it?
Yeah, it's halfway done.
You said come over to help.
But I should have waited for you to do that actually. Yeah, I botched that, so I put some tile down, and then I tried to move that heavy ass thing by myself, and it ripped half the floor up.
Damn.
Yeah, which was really a defeating moment in my life. I've been pretty close to ending it, and that was probably the day I was like, yeah, it's not. That's
the funny thing is, I can see your face. You was probably like.
It really was one of them Johns, bro. I was like, this is just like, can I get something going right here outside of work? I have something going right in my fucking life. But I made that work. Should all right. I'm doing a lot. Doing a lot. I need a drink.
Yeah,
I need a fucking drink.
I ain't mad at that. Eagles game. It'll be the time.
Yeah,
a lot of people. You ain't gotta say who, but.
I think Brandon's coming over. I think Bree's coming over. Rich told me maybe. I never can get an answer out of Kyle and Chris and them anymore. But ever since they had their kid, I just assume no. Pretty much. You're the only person. Like I don't. You're the only person I know that like still is like actively outside with a kid. And you know, Bree been doing that shit since Trey 9 now, so forever. Yeah. And I also don't know, like, maybe, like, because motherfuckers that just have their kids don't necessarily know, like, you could bring your kid.
Yeah, I just be like.
You could bring them. Like,
yeah. That or that's, it's a 2-parent household. Like, or somebody wants to watch them. I'll say that as well. Somebody always
I'd be happy. I like when the motherfuckers bring the kids over because they don't spend the night at my house. Like, I can still do whatever the fuck I want.
Mm-hmm.
They get to play with the kids, and then they have to get driven home and whatnot. Yeah. It should be a couple people over.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
I put my TV up on the wrong angle. That shit looks really fucking stupid.
It's crooked.
Yeah, it's crooked. It's definitely crooked.
I've been over here since I got the LED lights behind the TV that like change colors with the scene.
That's wild.
It's fucking
you getting too much money from me, dog. That shit is crazy.
You remodeling your whole house. We ain't talking about money here.
Yeah. I lost them 2 watches. I lost them 2 watches, bro. I bought 5 in the last month.
What are you talking about here?
I really stopped. I looked at the last one. I'm like, bro, I ain't even wear the first 2 I bought. Or the first 3 I bought 2. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not buying another watch unless it's a Rolex.
Yeah, or I mean, I don't really buy. You buy them online?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah,
I be wanting to. Like, I seen a couple cool ones on like Instagram and shit, but I be like scared to buy them. There's always impulse. Like, I see it in person, like I gotta have it and just buy.
But you just gotta know the sizes and shit. Like, if you know what size face you like and whatnot, then you know what you can buy. And then I stay away. Like, I won't buy a gold watch online because the gold shit's all different tints.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's dark gold, like, I think that shit looks more cartoonish, so I won't buy that shit. Yeah. But if it's silver, like a rubber band or something like that, like I'll buy it online.
Yeah, as long as the fucking the bracelet on the watch is nice, and it don't got big ass dials on the side, I'm mad simplistic with my shit.
Yeah, I think my next buy, I'm probably just gonna get a big tattoo, and then I'm gonna chill until I take a trip.
That'll be tough. That'll be tough. But yeah, I ain't do too well. I guess I'm lying. I did do a little bit. It was my lady's birthday. We celebrated her birthday.
I heard I didn't get the invite. It's just fucked up.
That's fucked up. She did one of them little drinking things. You seen them shits on the internet?
Yeah, I know what you did. Bree called me and filled me in, told me about it, talking about I was Bree +1.
Did the that's what she said.
How the fuck am I Bree +1?
She did the little drinking game. Everybody bring a drink, and then we taste it, vote. Then we got a winner for the prize.
That's my kind of party. That's the type of shit I like. Motherfuckers bring a drinking game. They bring a drinking mix, a drink, John, a cocktail hour.
It was like 20 people, and I didn't realize that the basement was that big, like to fit 20 people, all at tables. It was kind of crazy, actually. I was like, oh shit, this looked like a little event venue and shit. But yeah, we did that. Next day, everybody's fucking down for the count. Everybody in the house is sick. Nobody's went to besides me, nobody went to work or went to school. So yeah, it was just a bad joint overall. But I guess my weekend was cool though. Weekend wasn't bad.
Bro.
Oh, other thing, I watched this show on Netflix called American. I don't know if it's Primeval. Shit is fucking fire. You gotta tune in.
I'm watching. I'm rewatching This Is Us right now.
Fuck are we doing? The fuck are we doing? Nah, dog. Cut that out. Watch American Pride. You're gonna watch it straight.
Did you ever watch This Is Us?
No. Yeah, everybody say you just cry every episode. I don't got time for that shit.
They're not lying.
I don't want to watch that.
It's been a hard week in the Dillon household.
I don't want to watch that.
Mac Miller dropped, and I'm rewatching This Is Us. Shit.
Bro, tune in to American Primeval. This is The Last of Us meets like westerns.
Okay, I'll give it a go. It's mad shit I gotta watch. I ain't get around to yet. The motherfuckers with the Landman or some shit I'm supposed to watch.
Heard about that.
I ain't watched that shit yet. It's another one Ramos was telling me to watch. I forgot. But you never seen This Is Us at all?
No. I watched the first episode. I think they put it on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful show. I recommend watching.
Watch the first episode. And my what I hate with TV and movies, I don't give a fuck about the flashback. Don't show me the flashback.
Well, the whole show is flashbacks.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like that at all.
But it's not even flashbacks. The show's told in 3 different timelines.
I know that's my thing though. I don't like that. Just start from the jump if you're gonna do that.
Oh no, you're weird, dude.
I don't like
that's weird.
Lex hates watching movies with me or shows with me, especially like if it's my show and I'm watching it. I will fast forward through that shit. I'm not watching that. I don't care about that.
This Is Us does give an odd look on white parents adopting black babies.
Yeah, I got the.
It is an interesting dynamic on that.
I've heard that part. Somebody's like in a fat suit or something on there.
She's really that big.
Oh shit! I thought it was the suit.
Nah, she's really that big, which is unfortunate.
Oh shit.
For her. But that shit, let me knock on wood because I had to start dieting and working out every day. So I don't even want to talk about the fat suit for that lady because that could be me next year.
But American Primeval, tune in. And I didn't realize Brigham Young was a piece of shit. And it's crazy that he has a whole fucking said he's in a fat suit. But Brigham Young is
Toby's in a fat suit, yeah.
Oh, so somebody is in a fat suit.
He's not as big as the girl though. They put him in a fat suit to match the girl's John.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, American Primeval, craziest show on TV. Action from the jump. Shit is fire.
But this was gonna be my random thought, but since we were talking about TV, This Is Us has a really interesting dynamic for me that I think is somewhat outlandish, and they walk over it. So the dad Jack dies, right, in the flashbacks. So like all the future scenes, they don't have it. The dad's best friend is helping like the family after he dies. All the kids are like 17 and shit. The dad's best friend ends up marrying the wife, the mom. and they make it seem like it's regular. And I think that shit is really weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think that shit is really weird, and they kind of gloss over it. Like only one of the kids has a problem with it, and it's just like, and then they ask, and they begin.
How young were they when he died? Well, that's still weird.
The kids were 17.
Oh yeah, you bugging the fuck out.
And the dad was best friends with the guys since for 30 years, like before the kids was even around. So
what are you doing? You living through me and shit? Like what the
that's
fuck?
what I'm saying. It's weird. And then I'm watching the fucking show, and the motherfucking oldest son that got Kevin has a problem with it. And he's like, "Dad, did you always love my mom?" And he's like, "No, it was impossible to love your mom because your mom and your dad was one, blah, blah, blah." That's bullshit. Yeah. If you marry my wife after I die, that means you wanted to fuck her while we were alive. That's the thing. That there was some level of like, oh, that's an attractive bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
It's probably my least favorite part of the movie. I was talking to my friends about this shit earlier, my work friends. And they was asking like, yo, is that appropriate? Is that normal? Like, no, I don't think in any situation would that be. If I was married and I died, let's say Teddy came and married my widow and raised my kids, I wouldn't be happy about that.
Nobody would be. Everybody would look at that situation like it's weird.
Yeah, all my other friends would look at you like you fucking crazy.
Literally everybody.
Yeah, that shit is freaky.
Your best friend's girl is crazy. After he died. Nah, that's crazy. I didn't even know that was a part of the show.
Yeah, I hate to see it. What do you want to talk about first, bud?
I guess the biggest news in the world right now is 47 in office.
Trump's back.
Trump's back.
Trump's back.
Came back with a bang.
I didn't really watch Jonjon.
I mean, I didn't either. I thought you was fucking with it.
Honestly, I came to the conclusion like about a month or so ago that like none of this is gonna have anything to do with my life. It really isn't. I
can't tell if it is or not.
I mean, maybe that to an extent, like I'm also like if it does, I'm just probably at the point in my life where I don't give a fuck at all. Like I don't have kids. I'm like none of this is gonna affect me directly. I'm a straight white male that's financially secure to an extent. That being said, like if I start looking into it, I start getting upset about it and shit. Like I'm looking at the first fucking the fucking executive orders he's doing on the first day. He's getting rid of the DEI shit. He's mandating all federal employees have to go back to their offices. There's no remote working for federal employees. He's removing the executive order on the mandates for price control and prescription drugs. So he's doing a lot of. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's great. And I've seen it on Twitter. And
I was reading the John. It's certain drugs that majority affect senior citizens that he's taking the
insulin one though.
I didn't look in to see if it was the insulin one or not. If it is the insulin one, that's fucking foul.
One of the wildest comments though I seen was on the insulin one. If it's true, I guess it was $35 and it went back up to whatever the hell it is.
That shit was like $800 for people.
Yeah, they was like somebody was defending it and it was like, so we're supposed to pay for 6 people's insulin with our tax money. I was just like, come on, bro. You wasn't feeling that shit. You was not feeling that shit.
I hate people that use that type of argument.
Yeah,
you don't know where the fuck your tax money goes.
No idea.
You don't know where the fuck your tax money goes. You're fine into funding all these big ass fucking jails and all these nut ass wars, but God forbid a sick motherfucker has to pay $40 for insulin, or maybe that the fucking drug manufacturer shouldn't profit that much off it.
I don't even understand why you would want them to profit so much off the shit.
It's
unless they put money in your pocket. That's the only reason I could see a president doing some shit like that.
I'm trying not to get too worked up about it because obviously it's a fucking joke. All this shit is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
We're a joke.
Yeah.
We're a joke. It's everything I can't get too passionate about shit because I get worked up about it. And I really don't I don't give a fuck. I'm trying not to give a fuck anyway. I don't care.
You want to see the highlight of the day?
Yeah, for sure.
Inauguration?
Please do, because I feel like I'm on the same page with you on this, because this one I kind of do give a fuck.
This one was crazy. It was like, what's going on? And for the people, I'm showing Elon Musk at the inauguration.
Thank you.
Dude, what are we doing?
All right, first
Get out your chest. What the fuck are we doing?
A couple questions. Why did you grunt like that? That is crazy.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, saluting so hard to a grunt is fucking wild.
Come on, yo. Like he felt that shit. Man,
you're weird, fucking weirdly.
Not even American. What the fuck is going on?
That's a different type of out of shape where you gotta grunt to like fucking. Yeah, so I guess the first question would be, is that a Nazi salute?
Of course.
What else could it be?
They was on Twitter copping for it, trying to call it a Roman salute. Come on,
Roman warrior salute.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You're telling me that one of the self-proclaimed the smartest motherfuckers in the world, definitely one of the most successful, isn't smart enough to piece together a Roman salute would look extremely close to a Nazi salute, knowing that they've been saying the fucking Hitler shit for 4 years? That's not a troll?
Yeah, come on, bro.
You don't see that shit? Here's the shit I was talking about too. When I was doing pushback, a lot of my friends was like, "Oh, if you're friends with Trump supporters, how could you do this? Blah blah blah." And I'm just like, these motherfuckers, like, they don't think bro's racist. They don't think this shit so and so. That shit is weird. I don't know how you could see that and not be like, you'd be more upset about the trans movement than a motherfucker at the president's welcome party doing a Nazi salute.
Bro, they talk about the ADL on the internet, and it was like the ADL made Michael Jackson apologize, made LeBron apologize, made Kanye apologize, made Kanye apologize, made Deshaun Jackson apologize, made Whoopi Goldberg apologize. They tried to get Candace Owens, and then they said she was the anti-Semite of the year. But when Elon Musk does a Nazi salute in public, the ADL says we need to give him the benefit of the doubt.
That shit is weird. What was his response to it? Like, oh, haha, they always try to say.
To the extent of like he was giving his heart to the people.
Yeah, like, oh, they always try to say that shit. Like, bro, you doing some dumb shit. I can't throw up no KKK sign and say, oh, that's my good luck sign, actually. When you hear whispers, a motherfucker can't say I'm in the Klan for 7 years, and then I get on the biggest platform in the world and do some shit that looks familiar as the fucking Klan sign and be like, oh, no, y'all tripping. That shit is weird.
I just don't understand why there's outrage from it.
Well, I was reading that pretty much on every like other countries, like world papers was like, yo, this is wild. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And our news is the only ones like, nah. Motherfuckers are scared to stir the pot again now because Trump did win. So like, here's the reality of it is Trump won that shit. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers been doing that kind of shit the whole campaign.
Yeah.
Obviously, as a country, we showed our true colors again.
Yeah.
And we don't really care about that shit. So are you going to put up a fight against the motherfuckers that's in power now? Or are we going to slowly transition to where this kind of shit is acceptable?
I guess my only thing is, what are the American people supposed to do? Because for real, yeah, and just in general. Because, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's only the media that's really... like people going off of what the media is saying. And I mean, this goes into the TikTok thing too, but when your thoughts is being controlled, you just, if it's not on the news 24/7 that Elon did a Nazi salute, you ain't thinking about it. If you one of the people that just follows the flow of CNN or Fox or whoever, MSN, whoever you watch, a lot of people ain't thinking for themselves in these situations. Somebody else is going to say, oh yeah, he said he was giving his heart to the people, or oh yeah, they said he should give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, it's just people just gonna go with the flow.
If this was us 10 years ago, there would have been a formal apology, even for the miscommunication.
Yeah, but when you're the richest person in the country, like, who the fuck you gotta apologize to?
Exactly. But back in the day, motherfuckers would just say, get the fuck out of our country. We don't welcome that kind of shit. That behavior is not qualified here.
And I mean, that goes to show the regression of the country.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then a lot of times we get into this fucking shit where it's like, well, what could we actually do? What could we actually do? And it's interesting because, like, by numbers, I think we had the largest civil rights fucking movement ever. Mm-hmm. Just what, 3-4 years ago? And what that jump-started mad police reform for like months, years, a lot of jail fucking pardons, all this different shit. And then motherfuckers put their foot off the gas and was like, all right, never mind.
I
And
mean,
then
all it took was one president though to change the. I feel like the president took the foot off the gas.
yeah, I mean, Biden started doing shit though. That's the shit. I be telling motherfuckers, Biden started doing shit. He
Mm-hmm.
was doing shit on the low. It just wasn't publicized like that. And then the pushback from that is the same way I say the pushback from Obama was. We got Trump. The pushback from that big ass movement was we got Trump again.
And I mean, I have no idea where we go from here. I mean, granted, it's only what, day 1, day 2. I have no idea where we go from here.
For a country that seems so awkwardly uncomfortable with change, I think a drastic change would be a motherfucker doing a Nazi salute at a welcome party for the president.
And the fact that it's being accepted by the masses is crazy.
It's just like, yeah, you can't gaslight us this much to be like, it's nothing. No, you're seeing shit. Like, no, I'm not. He just did. He did it twice.
Yeah.
Who's like, what does the? When the fuck is that a motherfucking? Here's my heart.
Never
I've never seen that shit.
Never in life. We know that thing for one thing.
Yeah, don't clip that.
We know that. Yeah, that's definitely game. That's the cover art. That's the cover art.
And now I'm Team Trump and shit. Yeah, but those motherfuckers are weird. Very interesting. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Good thing about Trump being back is TikTok's back.
That's another tricky one. Because wasn't he the one that said it should be gone?
Initially, I believe he did.
He was the reason for it.
Yeah, so my understanding is that he's just extending the deadline for it to be sold to an American company. Which
is cap.
That's all I got out of it.
The shit is cap. Now they saying that they only want 50% of the company. I think this is more so a control/power move by the government. By just wanting to, like I said about the TV news shit, they just want to be able to, dog, my YouTube algorithms used to be so diverse. I would see shit that it was just different. Now it's literally whatever one thing I click on, that's all I'm getting shown. I'm not getting shown world news no more. I'm not getting shown just random regular shit. I'm not getting shown. It's like what they want me to see. If you go on TikTok, it ain't no fucking, you're not about to see the 100 of the same videos. You seeing all types of different shit. And I feel like they trying to get away to be able to control that algorithm of TikTok.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm stupid with this shit. I really didn't realize how like popular TikTok was. Like I knew it was, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I just got on there probably for the first time actually scrolling. I was on that bitch for like 3 hours, bro. I can't hold you. I was fucking scrolling, bro. That's just like Vine. I used to love Vine, bro. Yeah. I even found a TikTok page that said old Vines, and I watched that shit for like 45 minutes, bro.
That shit different. I made
old Vines, bro.
I made Cajun stuffed salmon for Leg's birthday. I didn't go to YouTube. I didn't go to Google. I went to TikTok. Motherfucker made it, and then I'm like, I need the sauce too. Type in Cajun salmon sauce. Type that in. Boom, right there. I'm like, yo, hey, this shit different.
Yeah, because I got a YouTube recipe for some shit that I cooked last week, and that shit was ass. I was fooled. It was a black woman cooking. I assumed this shit was bland as a motherfucker. She had white kids for sure.
Crock-pot barbecue chicken.
Now I'll die by this fucking crock-pot barbecue chicken. Also, yeah, I went to the mall and bought that Snoop Dogg cookbook. I didn't open it at the mall. Come on, Snoop Dogg.
Fuck you
come to it's nothing in there, bro. It's like 10 recipes, and it's literally like that motherfucker got potato chips as one of them. Like it's bacon, egg, and cheese. Like it's nothing. Like it's easy.
Why would you buy a Snoop Dogg cookbook?
I thought Snoop Dogg be high. I'm thinking he got a chef that's giving his favorite fucking Johns up.
That's crazy.
I should have known. He's the only high motherfucker that's always skinny. That shit don't make no sense. I'm telling you, bro. That shit had cereal bars as one of the recipes.
Come on,
cereal bars. I am a grown ass man. You think I'm about to be in my fucking kitchen cooking?
I don't even know how people still make money off of cookbooks. The internet is here. They showing you exactly what it looked like, what you need, and how it's going to come out.
It's the same reason I buy vinyls.
I think that's more. Vinyl is still like. It's something about a vinyl.
You ever notice how many books I have in my house?
Yeah.
Hundreds. You know how many books I've read in my adult life?
3.
None.
That's funny. I thought you said you read Decoded.
I read parts of it. I've never read front to back. I've never read a book.
Damn, Decode is a good book.
Yeah, I've read parts of it. I read the only one I've really opened up and tried to go front to back on was Fat Joe's book, and it was good. It was good. And then you know what I did? I downloaded the audio version.
That's funny.
That's what I did. Same with 50 Cent's book. Same with Prodigy's book. Great books. Diarrhea and Frank. I was listening to that shit driving around for a
cookbook is different though.
Which mean?
I feel like a cookbook is like it's just recipes. So I don't know. I feel like that's different than a vinyl or a physical.
You go into the kitchen, you see a cookbook, you're like, oh shit, it's a kitchen. That's just how I'd be thinking. I don't know. You know, I couldn't tell you, but I shouldn't have bought that book. That was a waste of $30.
Crazy book to buy. That's funny.
When you come over, you're gonna grab that. So fucking pick up the book and read some of the recipes. You're like, this motherfucker on some dumb shit. They even had a recipe for Alfredo in there. That shit was ass, bro.
Bacon, egg, and cheese is enough for me. That's all I need to know.
That's the shit I should have known. As soon as I opened it with fucking chapters, it said introduction, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. I'm like, all right, it's 3 pages for each of these shits.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever read a recipe or watched a video how to cook some breakfast. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's nuts.
But
you know, some motherfuckers can't cook bacon and shit.
Yeah, that's a bad jump.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I be cooking now. I always cook. People love when I cook pretty much. It's like, wow, you're so good at cooking.
Yeah, all my salmon was gone for the record.
Nice, man. Good for you. I had a cook off with Dex about salmon. His shit was ass. Nobody wanted to eat it.
Hey, if anybody want to battle with the salmon, I'm down to.
If anybody wants to battle with their crock pot, I've been practicing that shit. It's on.
That need to be in the crock pot is meatballs. That's
not true, bro. That's not true. You know, I'm gonna cook something. I'm gonna put something in the crock pot on Sunday, dog. You can cook pizza in the crock pot.
That shit gonna sit there.
Oh no, you know it's funny though. So the TikTok shit, I didn't realize that's big. You know, Cake's baby mom always on TikTok and shit, doing the little dumb dances and shit, like a little nut. So I called her Saturday, I think, or maybe Friday, Saturday, whatever the fuck it is. And the bitch answered the phone talking about ni hao. So I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what's up? Yeah, like she was like, yeah, I'm learning Chinese, blah blah blah. And you know, she's in HR and shit. So I'm like, damn, that's dope. Like you about to get a job, like an international company job or something. Like you spicing up your resume. Like that's hard. Yo, good for you. Like it's the first time I gave her a compliment for real. I'm like, yo, you snapping. Like, good for you trying to get your career progression. And she was like, no, like they banned TikTok. So I found this third-party app where I can go through the Chinese TikTok. So I'm learning how to communicate. This is learning a language to stay on TikTok.
That's funny.
Like this is how that shit got chokeholds on motherfuckers. Like you learning Mandarin, which is the hardest language. The hardest language to learn just so you can access TikTok.
If I could like say how I have no idea how many TikToks I have been sent. TikTok has took over. Like it's bigger than Facebook, or to me, it seems like it's bigger than Facebook, it's bigger than Instagram, it's bigger than Twitter. And I feel like them 3 companies is like, or Meta and Twitter is like, yo, we need parts.
Yeah, I had a young John I was fucking with that sent me a TikTok like every single day. And I can't hold you, bro. I didn't watch none of them. I would just laugh at them, like the ha-has. Because you know, if you don't got a TikTok, you gotta like click on it, and you gotta like it's a lot. I'm lying. I probably, in case you listen, I watch like 25% of them.
No, I'm saying we're talking like 5 in 10 minutes though. Like like I'm just keep going. You're like, all right. And then it do get to a point where you're like, I'm not watching no more of these.
Yeah, TikTok. Welcome back, I suppose.
Yeah. Shout out.
All right, where else we want to go?
What we got?
Mac Miller's new album.
How was it, man?
You didn't listen to it at all.
I listened to the SZA song. I didn't realize they were such close friends. I seen an old post of West, and she was like, that was really her guy.
You didn't watch the TV show? Okay, TV show was on when we were in college. I think sophomore year, maybe freshman year, most dope show. But Schoolboy Q used to be on it all the time.
I knew Schoolboy fucked with him heavy.
Yeah, Schoolboy Q was on it. I think Kendrick was on it a couple times. So I think he was just around that whole group. Yeah. I gave it one listen. Beautiful album. I'm not in the mind space to listen to that shit.
One listen from a Mac album?
It's too much, bro. It's too much. Like, that's why people love music and different songs and shit. I like Mac Miller's content because I think it's relatable. So to listen and like hear this motherfucker foreshadow all these pain and like grief and all this different shit and this pessimistic outlook on a lot of it, or even like the flip side, optimistic outlook on it, and then to come back and be like, damn, that motherfucker been dead at grip. That's crazy. Like, damn, you died, bro. Like that's pretty sad. It's over. Right now, I'm listening to it. I'm like, I'll give this a go when it's like summertime or something.
Is he rapping? Like, what would you compare it to?
It's more melodic shit. More like the last album. More like Divine Feminine kind of shit. There's another album he has that was under an alias called like Larry Lovestein. That kind of shit. Some rap, but not a lot. From what I listened to, and again, I've only listened to it once. It sounded beautiful. Production was great. More sad than anything to me.
Was it worth the wait?
I can't tell you, bro. I really can't.
Yeah, I feel the same way about like when I hear Nipsey shit, and I'm like, they said they're gonna put an album out, and it's crazy to say, but this year gonna be 6 fucking years, and that shit flew the fuck by.
Oh, is the album coming out now?
They said they was making it. This is like 2 years ago though. And I mean, they haven't. He's been on like featured on songs and shit, or his verses have been featured. But he was, I don't know. I always felt weird about what are they called, posthumous albums.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did like Pop Smokes.
I love Pop Smokes.
I mean, granted, Tupac finished it, but I do love Machiavelli. I didn't like Biggie's. I forget what it was called. But yeah, I really only count his 2. Trying to think about who else. Even the ones after Machiavelli came out for Pac, it was just like, these ain't it. But
well, this was Mac Miller's second After Death album.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I thought was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a great album, and I'm sure this one will be too. I've listened to other people say it's album of the year contention. So I will get around to listening to it. The first listen, I was driving around for like 45 minutes. I was like, damn, it sounds really good, but some of the content was just sad to me.
Damn.
So
yeah, that's a bad job. And one thing I hate is, I don't know if they did it on this album, but like when rappers have a verse with a rapper that died, or on the album or some shit, like don't talk about the artist as if that they're gone. Like talk like these motherfuckers is still living while you rapping with them. I hate when they reference like they're deaf on the same song with them. Like that shit, I don't know. That shit always just rubbed me the wrong way. Like I don't like, bro, act like it's just a regular song that you want with them.
I'm gonna word this really bad, and I don't mean it how I'm gonna say it. Okay. Nipsey Hussle's death was I'm not gonna say my favorite celebrity death because that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That moment was just a really how do I say this without being a scumbag?
What you trying to say?
It was a cool moment because it was just one of those moments in adult life where like I'll always remember where I was at.
Yeah, that's how it
was. It was your birthday. Yeah. We were at the first party we went to where we all got like real dressed up in. So we had suits on. Motherfuckers standing in the corner in a section getting fucking hammered, and the DJ just fucking stops the music and was like, yo, fucking Nipsey Hussle just died. Let's have a moment of silence. Motherfuckers like, damn, that's fucking crazy. Like,
yeah, I remember my sister, we just got there, and my sister texted me like, Nipsey got shot. I'm like, get the fuck.
Yeah, you fucking tapped me on my shoulder like, dog, look at this shit. I'm like, no fucking way.
Fuck out of here. And it didn't say he was dead yet. And then it was fucked up how morbid Twitter is. But I'm scrolling through Twitter and I'm seeing his brother giving him CPR. The motherfucker not moving. So I'm like, they just killed, bro?
Yeah,
that shit fucked me up. That shit fucked me up.
Yeah, we celebrated your life and his life that night because we got fucking smashed.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the I guess it happens a lot with the artists where like after they die, people appreciate them more.
Yeah, I never got mad at that. I know a lot of people do.
Yeah, people hate that.
Man.
I don't. Yeah, I don't mind that, especially because I thought it was interesting that they highlighted a lot more of his message and community. Where, like, I thought it was dope when my mom called me. I was like, "Who's this Nipsey Hussle guy?" Like, he seems like he was really nice.
Mm.
I'm like, that's dope. That kind of shit. That kind of exposure is sick.
Yeah, that's heavy. Because I think like a lot of people like, oh, I always hated the narrative like, oh, y'all didn't like him when he was here, or y'all didn't listen to like, man, shut that shit up. Like if they find out late, they find out late. Yeah, hey, this that Draymond Green. This that Draymond. But yeah, I always was like, man, if they find like it is what it is.
Motherfuckers love being the first to something or like, yo, this is my artist type shit. Shut the fuck up.
Now I ain't gonna lie, I am like that.
Yeah, that's your shit. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. I said, shut the fuck up. I was talking about you.
I'm not mad when people find out. I'm like, bro, okay, I'll say this. I remember Travis Scott had dropped or came out with the Al Farrell mixtape. And I was like, oh shit, like he really about to blow this before everybody knows and shit. Like he really about to be hot. So it was cool underground. The next thing you know, Kanye signs him. Yeah, T.I. signs him to some other deal. I'm like, motherfuckers. And it was just over after that. And he just
you tried to put me on to Travis Scott for a year, and it was literally a year before I realized you weren't talking about the group Travis Porter.
That's sad.
Yeah, it was a year. I was like, I'm not listening to them, bro. Like, I'm not listening.
That's fucking sad.
You thought I was on some non-binary shit. I'm like, I'm not listening to them, dog. They're corny.
Yeah, I'm like,
like, it's one person. The fuck you talking
about? That made all the Kanye beats.
Yeah, I think the only artist I've ever been like super like you gotta listen fucking secret shit was Meek when I was out of state for school before he blew up.
See, that's funny because that's the only rapper that I was like, now y'all gotta hear this. Like I remember right before my freshman year of high school, I went to Virginia to live with my dad for the summer. And we was in Richmond and everybody I got around, I'm playing Flamers. I don't remember what was out. I think Flamers was out. I was playing Flamers for everybody. And it was like, and I'm just showing them like how they rap on the block in Philly and shit. Like, yo, he about to blow. He the next up. Mind you, ain't blow for like another 2-3 years, but that shit, I know people remember. Like, damn, he was talking about him when I'm a boss drop.
Yeah, I had a big argument when I was in school in Baltimore about who was the better rapper, Meek or Wale. It was a thing.
You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. We can't talk rap because you know where I'm going with this.
I hope you're not saying Wale, but
the better rapper.
Who's the better rapper? This the whole fucking backpack ass shit. Like, okay, if a motherfucker can make a better verse that like rhyme words together doesn't mean he's a better rapper.
Okay.
Like, that stupid. Like, if you can draw a more straight line, who's got better album? Yeah. Who's got a better catalog?
Yeah,
Meek. All together, everything, mixtapes included.
Like album for album.
No, I'm not doing that. See, that's not fair. We're not doing that shit. That's dumb. Because if you take Jeezy's mixtapes away from him, then he loses a lot of luster in his catalog.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
101 is fire.
Okay, but all right,
fire. TM 103.
That's why you moved out of Delaware, because you're a Wale ass boy.
I moved to Maryland for Wale.
I love Wale. Try and get as close to DC as you can.
Hey, man.
He knows. It's not even close. It's really not even close.
Nah, I fuck with Meek more, but I will say Wale make better albums.
Debatable. As we're talking about Philly rappers, you want to bring up the Beanie Siegel shit?
Yeah, let's hear it. Beanie Siegel lost his voice after he got shot. I think he tried to pull the breathing tube out his mouth while he was recovering and fucked up his vocal cords. But
is that what happened? I always thought he just lost a lung.
Nah, that's a story that he told. It was he pulled the shit out and then fucked his voice up.
Who knows with him?
Yeah, but here go Beanie Siegel using AI.
No shorts, 5 for 20s can be purchased. Crackheads stay thin, flip phones stay ringing. iPhone on airplane mode, the campaigners. I'm getting to it, somewhere out of your reach. Speed up. No shorts, 5
yeah, sounds good. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, if Beanie Siegel can figure it out with the AI shit, I feel like it's a space for him in that Benny, Boom Bap, Derringer, little circle. He could make a way because he always been hot. He always been hot.
Yeah, it's funny. I find myself saying like I wasn't a huge Beanie guy, and then like as I go through his catalog, like he's got like probably like 3 or 4 songs of mine that I would consider like favorite songs.
What would those be?
Is This Can't Be Life his song, or is that Scarface's?
Scarface, but I mean he on it, so
great fucking song.
Yeah.
What Your Life's Like, love that fucking song. I love that. Purple Rain.
The first song about lean that I heard.
Fucking great song, dog.
Yeah,
great song.
That shit down to a T.
Yeah, it's a great song, and This Can't Be Life. I think those 3 verses are 3 of my favorite rap verses. What Your Life Like is just fucking. He's really got some songs that like fucking are just classic.
He's one of the few rappers that could actually get on the track with Jay, and it would be like, all right, he held his own.
And he could rap so good, but like it wasn't just maybe not to your definition of rap, but he could rap. He had bars, but it like his delivery on that's why it's good. He's got the AI shit. The delivery was just so fucking like good, bro. Like,
yeah, because it would be like if DMX lost his voice or Jadakiss lost his voice, you'll be like, damn, that's like half the reason why I fuck with you.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, he got like a perfect rapper voice.
Yeah, I mean, I'd listen to a new album if he had it.
I would too, especially if it sounded like Beans.
I say that shit though, but I think Young Chris, I saw him on Math Office shit, and he dropped a new project. I haven't listened to it yet. And there's a point in time where when Young Chris dropped, I would listen to it like first day.
Yeah, Young Chris got a lot of songs with surprisingly Wale, and it feels like he's the only bigger artist that fucks with him, and he still can spit. I like you said, I ain't listened to a project, but he still be getting his shit off.
Yeah, another guy that one of my favorite songs ever, Never Die. Absolutely electric song. That actually might be a top 10 favorite song of mine.
The Young Chris joint?
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful song. It really is great. It's not a good song, John. It's a great song. It's like one of the best songs ever. Like
it's a good song.
The music video too.
We had the Bonnie used to play that shit a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Dog, it's a great fucking song.
Yeah.
That one was a Bonnie classic, and Don't Get Caught by Jeezy was a Bonnie classic as well.
Yeah, because that was a Buick classic.
Something about driving them fucking wide body ass cars.
Yeah, 99 Buick. That was my shit.
Switch over to a little lighter topics. I had a question for what's top 5 must-watch movies for you. If someone asked, what's your favorite movies that you think everybody should watch?
I think about this shit with music too, but like I see like random people, and I'll be like, so I'm not gonna pick like the Forrest Gumps of the world and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. So this wouldn't be like what's the best movies. It's more so like
I see somebody out, and I'll be like, damn, I wish I could play so and so album for him, or I wish I could. I wish this lady could see this movie. I would just want to hear I just be wanting to hear people's perspective on shit that they haven't seen or heard. But we probably gonna have one of them, and it's right behind me. Paid in Full.
This is where the whole fucking conversation came from, bro. Is because one of my mans was saying they didn't really watch Paid in Full, or they didn't really like it like that. Paid in Full is one of the best movies ever.
Away from the drug shit, the glamour, the story in Paid in Full is fucking fire.
It's a great movie. It's well acted. It's well directed. It's beautifully shot. They captured the era with the swag. Like it's a Paid in Full is one of them shits I put on when I was at my all-white school and with a bunch of frat boys and lax bros and shit. I was like, y'all gotta watch this, and everybody fucking loved it.
Yeah, I would say Paid in Full. This might be like the masses probably seen it, but it's just one of my favorite movies as well. But Gladiator, I feel like it's just a great story.
Still haven't watched it.
That's fucking crazy.
Still haven't watched it.
That's 2 for me. Let me think. What you got?
I got my 5. You want me to run through them?
Damn. All right.
I sent it to you ahead of time, so you would be on the go with this shit.
I was thinking, though. I was just like, I don't know.
You. 5. Paid in Full is 1.
Mm-hmm.
Second would be Blow.
You think Blow is must watch?
Yes.
Why?
I don't think there's a person that wouldn't be entertained by Blow. I think it's a great movie.
Okay, what about it makes it must watch?
What do you mean?
Because like how we just said, just the story alone of Paid in Full.
Because like, first of all, it's a beautiful performance, acting wise.
Okay.
Second of all, there's romantic elements to it, and then it's a rags to riches story. Then you litter that in with the drama of it, of like the betrayal, the not the pretty ending of it. It's a great movie. There's parts of that movie for everyone.
Okay.
So that's one of my favorites. You'll know this third one because I've talked about it multiple times. That's the reason I have so many vinyls. Cadillac Records. Can't see how anyone wouldn't like that movie.
Again, why is it must watch?
Well, if this is my must watch, motherfucker, this is if somebody asked me, what movie do you think I should watch and I would enjoy? What movie you think I would watch and I would enjoy? I'm telling you, watch Cadillac Records, dog. Okay, Adrian Brody and that shit. Great performance. Beyonce should have won some shit. Great performance. Great performance. That Muddy Waters and that shit. These motherfuckers. Great fucking movie. True story. Love a true story. Absolutely great movie. Fun to watch. If you don't like Cadillac Records, you're a fucking loser. That movie had me thinking, and no disrespect to Etta James, beautiful woman, but I thought Etta James looked like Beyonce for most of my life because of that movie. That movie. Same with Leonard Chess. Great fucking movie. I love that movie, man. Great movie. Fourth, you're not going to agree with me on this, and most people probably haven't watched it, but one of my personal faves, Honey Boy.
The fuck is? Oh, that's the Shia LaBeouf joint.
Shia LaBeouf's movie. Fucking beautiful movie. It's a beautiful movie. If you haven't watched it, I think it's like a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes. Great fucking movie. It's such a good movie. I don't know how people don't watch that shit. That one's a little darker. It's about Shia LaBeouf's childhood. Child actor. He plays his dad in that one. He went through some shit as we all have. And then fifth movie, lighten it up. Superbad.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, Superbad.
I'm staying a little black here. I had to think about it.
You can't go all black, bro.
I went Gladiator. So 4 out of 5.
You get a token movie. That's crazy.
Yeah, I went pretty black here. We going 4 out of 5. But Paid in Full, gotta see it. Gladiator. That's a great movie. Great story, great actors, great movie. Number 3, I gotta say The Best Man. I feel like it's heavily slept on.
Is that the first one, or that's the first one, right?
The first one, yeah. The first one.
He's in The Best Man again, though. I think his mans had fucked his girl, and then he told him about it right before he married her, and then they rumbled her. Yeah, that shit was stupid.
Great movie.
It's the second one where the dude dies of cancer. Is that the third one?
That's the third one. I think that's Best Man Holiday.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
Yeah. Then I gotta go Malcolm X, the one played by Denzel.
Good movie.
I just don't feel like everybody know the story of him. If you haven't read the autobiography of Malcolm X, then you really don't know. Like, this motherfucker was pimping. He was fucking white girls. Like, he was a whole different person. Malcolm Little was a whole different person from Malcolm X.
Yeah, you forced the Malcolm X movie on me.
You watched it in full?
Yeah, I didn't watch it until probably 3 or 4 years ago, and it completely changed my perception on Malcolm X, and I was wrong. I was wrong. Good dude.
And then 5, Ali. I just feel like that's one of the greatest movies ever made. And Will Smith, I don't know if he's played a role better than what he did in Ali.
That's interesting. Ali was good. Yeah, Ali was good. Was Ali better than Ray?
To me, yeah. I just feel like, well, for me, I didn't know Ray Charles. I didn't like. Okay. It wasn't no Lord of Ray Charles. I didn't know he went through all that. Like, he couldn't fight at the top of his career. Like, I didn't know none of that shit. So I just feel like Ali for me. Dex, I've never been a fan of The Color Purple. I don't know why.
Never watched it.
I've watched it like I watched it like 50 times just from having to sit there and watch the shit because everybody else watched it. Not a fan.
Yeah, never watched it. What's a good bad movie?
A good bad movie? Loving Basketball is good, but I ain't gonna say top 5. Ray, Eagles, Ali.
Yeah, that's close. Those are both really great performances.
It is.
Bad Reviews, Any Given Sunday, I thought was a really good movie. I enjoyed watching.
I liked Any Given Sunday.
Yeah, and it doesn't have
somebody doesn't though.
Yeah, it's shot funny, but I really like that movie.
Yeah, I would have to say a good bad movie is Is Friday a bad movie?
Somebody just told me they didn't like Friday, and I don't know who it was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you think about Friday, they're sitting on the step the whole fucking movie. It's like 15 different locations in the whole shit. But it's a good movie though.
You know, it's a good bad movie. State Property.
The first one.
Yeah.
The second one they actually tried.
Yeah, that's a good bad movie, dog.
Yeah.
Fucking State Property. Yeah. Somebody told me they liked Paper Soldiers. I think it was my buddy Ben. Told me they like Paper Soldiers. That movie fucking sucked. That
was funny. Especially with Kevin Hart, dumbass, trying to be serious and narrate this shit.
That movie fucking sucks, dog.
Yeah.
That shit is ass. What else we got? Oh, this one you sent me. Where's holiday food / events? What do you got?
Damn, I had it. Damn. Easter is the worst food on a holiday or event.
I don't
Easter food is trash. It's like Thanksgiving food and Christmas food, which is almost close depending on your culture. And I'm not a fan of traditional Thanksgiving, Christmas, or Easter food. Like, I'm good. If anything, if the turkey's the main dish, I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't know much about well, yeah, first of all, I don't like ham.
And yeah, that's Easter ham.
Yeah, I don't like ham. I do love Easter egg hunts though.
But the food.
Yeah, food. I don't know much about Hanukkah.
It's baby shower food ass.
Depending on whose baby shower you go to.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we've had this debate before, multiple times, where black people think all black people can cook, and it's not a thing. It's just not a fucking thing.
I don't think it's all, but I don't even know.
It's the likelihood of me, is the likelihood of me eating at a black event higher than me eating at a white event? Yes.
What's the percentage of you eating at a white event?
Depends
on no. Just say the percentage, because I know you. So what's the percentage of you eating at a white event?
It's the food caterer.
For the people, and I don't want to put you on blast, but there have been situations where I went to a deal event. I make my way over to the food, and it's don't do that. Or it's don't get 7 people before you slide. And I'm like, all right, that's cool.
No, I'm texting you before you get there saying,
yeah, that's crazy. I gotta go do 2 things before I come to the event.
To a buffet and I tell you eat first. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
No, I send you the pics every fucking time I go to a certain function, and these motherfuckers got their macaroni in a crock pot with the shredded cheese on top.
Hey, yo. I was never eating that. I remember one time, I ain't gonna say where we was at, but I just remember seeing the lineup. I'm like, what?
I already know where we was at.
Yeah,
I already know where
that shit was crazy.
No, my mom can cook. Outside of that, like a lot of times I'd be going to events. I grab some food on the way home. For sure.
That's fucked up when you got. I ain't never text somebody, yo, eat before you come.
I do love that baby showers have became a unisex thing. For the most part.
Yeah, that's a good jump.
That being said, Johnny's my only friend that I know is doing a unisex baby shower that's white.
Oh, so white people normally just have to.
Yeah, they still do just the girls.
I thought they had something for just the girls.
A baby shower.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a baby shower.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that. That's underwhelming.
Yeah, it is.
You get less shit.
Yeah, it's pretty much every baby shower that I've been to. I love them shits. Today usually I open bars and shit. Has been black people.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't want to be at the baby shower. You get to. It's like you get to see everybody. You get to eat good. Well, on our side, you get to eat good food. Yeah, it's a good time. Music.
Yeah, I see the meatball comments. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
That's one thing I always grab to it on there.
That might be the staple.
It's a safe bet. The white guys won.
I thought about it. Lex said no, I couldn't do it.
I would have did it if I was you.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
It's
Though.
just a funny joke now. Like, you
Yeah.
kind of have to do it. Like, I remember I went to my man shit and he had the full fucking lay on. I'm like, bro, you look like a mannequin. You look crazy, but I get it. Worst holiday foods and events. Yeah, Easter. That's fair. Easter. I don't necessarily love Christmas either.
Christmas could go back and forth. For a minute, my family was doing brunch, and I felt like that was the best shit ever. I was like, holy shit.
I'm good for my mom cooks breakfast every Christmas.
We got a 12 o'clock. It was probably like a 3-year stretch. We had a 12 o'clock start on Christmas. And I love a 12 o'clock start because we out by 6 and you get the whole night. But you got a 12 o'clock start, and it's brunch. I'm a fan of the breakfast food. That's a good job. And the NBA games start at 12 on Christmas.
Does 4th of July count? Because I love a cookout.
See, now that ain't on the worst side. That's one of the best sides.
What's that?
Barbecue food, period. So 4th of July, that shit gonna hit.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. I will say White's Grill better.
You're bugging the fuck
Come
out.
on, man. Fuck.
You're bugging the fuck out.
We get something here. Yeah, fuck.
I ain't never seen a white barbecue joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about that for a second.
No, I mean, when you go down south, you do, but
I live down south. I don't remember no white barbecue.
Virginia's not really the south, though.
Yeah, okay, go to Virginia. That shit is the
south.
south.
I mean, I've been to Virginia. I was just in fucking Richmond. That shit was hipster as fuck.
Go a little southern.
No, Richmond counts. Richmond counts. That shit was mad northern. They had the little scooters you could rent and shit.
Richmond, the East Coast, bro.
They had the little scooters. I was mad safe in Richmond, dog.
Yeah, Richmond, the East Coast, bro.
I had 2 watches on in Richmond.
Richmond is Richmond, the East Coast, bro.
Oh, that just reminds me. I watched the Pharrell Lego movie. Ass.
Was it?
Ass.
I thought it would have been better.
Watched it. You had me so pumped up about it, and I watched it. Man, I watched that shit. I was so excited to watch that shit, bro. It was on Amazon early. I paid like $12 to watch that bitch. That shit was
Amazon. Huh? You paid to watch it?
Yeah, you can watch it. I think it's like $12. You got to buy it. Or rent it, whatever the fuck it is. It's not even
Lego, or
it's not ass, bro. No, I like the Lego movies, bro. I think them shits is funny. It's an interview.
And that was what I was about to say. Would it have been better if they just used their faces as the interview?
It's just an interview.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. It's just a series of interviews with them in Lego format. Like, it's not like one, like, I guess that's not like one story. It's like an interview of them being interviewed in Lego format. And then they'll show like little like Lego fucking animations as they tell the story in the interviews. But no.
Yeah, now you got me thinking about Richmond. Yeah, if you was in the city, you wasn't really in Virginia, bro.
And I'm sure Richmond's dangerous. I was just joking. But I did feel extremely safe where I was at.
Yeah, I wonder where you was. When the fuck did you go to Richmond?
Remember, I was about to go out there for that job.
Oh yeah.
They put me in that nice ass hotel. They put me in the oldest hotel in the city. That shit was extravagant.
It was in the city though.
Yeah, it was in the city, bro. I hopped on the little scooter. I was riding around and shit.
Yeah, nah, you wasn't in Virginia for real.
That's Virginia. What the fuck do you mean? That is Virginia. You're not from the South, bro. It's not the South. Virginia's not the South.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Pusha T seems real country. So does Pharrell.
It's still the East Coast, but damn.
Yeah, they're country as fuck.
Nah, you just wasn't in the parts. Like when we would play football, we would have to go like southern, like a little bit. That shit, some South shit. It's yeah. Even like the outskirts of Richmond. Like once you get outside of the city, that shit shit the country, bro.
yeah. That's the South. So is Delaware City.
They say be southern. I don't know how, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, what else you got, bud? You got anything else you want to talk about, or should I go on to listener questions?
Hit the listener questions. I think that's everything.
Quick hits. Yeah, fucking an hour in. Jesus Christ. Listener questions. Where was I at? Oh, I didn't see anything about this flight attendant girl getting fired on a plane. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. That shit was stupid. I mean, there's somebody dancing. Huh?
She was shaking her ass on the plane?
Yeah, it wasn't like she was bent over, hands on her knees, shaking her ass and shit. She was just like popping her shit.
She was in uniform?
Yeah.
That's racist.
It was just like the same thing with the girl that was doing the little lotto challenge.
What's wrong with the bitch? She can't dance on the plane?
I don't fucking know. The shit was weird. She
I'm
ain't do nothing. She ain't show ass. She ain't grab a titty. She ain't do nothing crazy. It was weird.
How'd she look though?
She looked like a regular woman. I don't
Okay.
fucking
Got
know.
my bad.
No, I would have said it like she ain't. It wasn't like she was like.
Like she's stacked or something. Like I'm confused on where this shit is
She
coming.
had ass, but it wasn't like you about to jump
Yeah,
out. That's why I'm like, what the fuck did she even do?
What's the ASAP? What's the ASAP Rocky shit?
I can't remember if they said he shot somebody or pulled a gun out on somebody.
And he took a plea deal.
He didn't take the plea deal.
Oh, he didn't take the plea deal.
Nah, he said no, thank you.
What was the plea deal?
Let me pull it up real quick. But I remember it was something like he had a gun. I can't remember if he shot or not. But
Fired a gun on a former friend.
Yeah, something like that. But the plea was
180 days in jail.
Yeah, fuck that. If you feel like, fuck that.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that. 180 days in jail?
3 months? No shit. No, I'm tripping. 6?
Ain't nobody doing that. Fuck that. You at the top of the world. You got 2 kids now, damn near married to Rihanna. Fuck that.
Risky game to play.
Yeah, they said he's facing 24 years. So
yeah, that's a risky game. Tory Lanez played that game. How'd that work out for him in Hollywood?
Gave him 5.
Yeah, so you might want to just take that plea, bro.
We'll see. I don't know. His woman's a billionaire. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I guess. And Trump helped him out once, so maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe that's why he didn't do it. What else we got from the quick hitter?
Is it tacky for expecting mothers to not include their baby father in their baby shower? Do you have to do the baby shower together if you're not together?
Oh, if they're not together?
Yes, like say I get a bitch pregnant. Can I do my own baby shower?
I mean, I don't see why you would do a baby shower together if y'all not together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
A little ass backwards to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm not gonna.
Well, I don't see why if you're not dealing with the dude at all, why you would have the kid also.
Some people don't believe in abortion.
I mean, unless that's the reasoning, then I don't understand it.
I don't know. A lot of people don't believe in abortion.
I mean, again, if that's the case, then cool. But if you do believe in abortion and you still having it and somebody don't want it, or not don't want it, but like you're not gonna let the other person be in the kid life, that's a little weird to me.
Yeah, fair enough. Video games, is there age limit on that? I know you're gonna say no to this.
I don't feel like no. I mean, I feel like everybody got shit that get their mind off of everything else. And for some people, that's weed. For some people, that's video games. For some people, that's shopping. For some people, that's reading. Whatever. If that shit, I feel like everybody should have a hobby. And if you don't, you probably out here bothering everybody and their mom.
I hate when motherfuckers get old and start acting like everything you do has to be productive.
And I mean, shout out to the people that are productive 24/7. But
have a fucking blast.
Play video games, bro.
I'm not a big video games guy, but like, there's literally no difference between me spending 4 hours of my day golfing and somebody playing 4 hours of Call of Duty,
or watching 4 episodes of a TV show on Netflix and playing.
Us, because that's okay. Movie.
I mean, if you watch TV, don't say nothing about video games. If you watch YouTube or TikTok, don't say nothing about video games. That's all I got to say about it.
If your friend or acquaintance becomes distant, do you essentially reach out to them, or do you just keep it pushing?
Yeah, I mean, but also like I don't use the word friend loosely. So, but yeah, if it was a friend, yeah, acquaintance.
The verbiage was acquaintance, so I guess it's more of an acquaintance.
Yeah, acquaintance, probably not. You got some shit going on. I don't know, and it depends on the relationship. Like, was I the one that always reached out, or was they the one that always reached out? But if it's a friend, I'm probably reaching out like, you good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll reach out a couple of times. If it's like 2 or 3 and it's still funny behavior, I'll probably let it go.
Yeah.
That being said, that's probably cap on me. I still have a lot of friends from forever ago. Do you have any friends or family that you won't talk sports with?
Not necessarily. I'll say I'll talk sports, but I'll challenge your knowledge of the sport. So like if it's somebody that I'm talking to, I'm thinking of them, but I ain't gonna say them. But if they say something about a sport and it just sounds stupid or like I know you don't know what you're talking about, I'm gonna challenge the thought. Like, why you say that? What make you think that? And then comes the BS of the answer.
Yeah, I don't argue basketball with much people.
Yeah, I don't argue rap with much people. If you haven't like heard certain albums, I won't even like. I'll listen to you, but I won't argue because I'm like, you haven't even heard Illmatic or you haven't heard Reason. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I got a whole office of motherfuckers that talk about basketball, and I'll just be like, yeah, that's stupid. I won't even.
Yeah, I don't even talk basketball at work because they just talk stupid.
But work shit is interesting because like these motherfuckers you work with will really think you have to be friends with them as well. Like, bro, just as we work together doesn't mean we're gonna be buddies. It's just not a thing.
Yeah,
it's not a thing for me.
Well, albums next. If you haven't heard Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, Life After Death, I'm probably not talking rap with you. There's no reason you shouldn't have heard those 3 albums. It's actually disgusting that they're trying to debate rap and haven't heard those 3 albums. But yeah, that's what I stand. If you haven't heard all 3, I'm not talking rap with you.
Yeah, fair enough. Last one. How do you communicate with a person you like but you think makes dumb decisions?
That's a vague question. What you mean by that?
I said, but you think it's stupid, but then it says stupid in decision making.
Okay, give me what's an example?
I talk to motherfuckers I think it's stupid all the time, but that is what it is. We talked about this last week. I'm not really giving advice to people that don't ask for it.
Yeah,
anything you make if you make a dumb decision, I think it's stupid. I don't really give a fuck unless it has something to do with me. Like, don't ask me for money if you about to do some dumb shit. Then I might actually be like, yeah, that's a dumb move. This. But if you call me and say some shit you about to do that I think is really fucking stupid, I'd probably keep it to myself and tell you Godspeed. Have a fucking blast.
Yeah, I'll say I'm 50-50 on it, and it depends on who I'm talking to. I will say, you sure about? I'll definitely throw the "you sure about that," or you think that's a good idea, or the what's my shit? I don't know about that. But if that's what my shit is, if that's what you want to do, cool. I think that's my shit. Like when people know like I'm not fucking with something, they be like, all right, if that's what you want to do, rock out.
I don't know if I've ever taken anybody's advice.
Yeah, I don't really ask for it. I don't like we said last spot. I don't really ask for it. And if you don't ask for it from me or whoever don't ask for it from me, I'm not really about to give it. But it's crazy because some people be looking for it but won't ask. So that's like the weird part about it. It's like they bringing it up for advice. They're bringing the shit up for advice. But if you're not asking blatantly, I'm probably not about to give you my thoughts on it until they say, well, what you think about it.
There's been a lot of times in life where I'll do some shit and then after the fact, I'll think like, damn, that was some good advice. I probably should have listened to it. But I'm not in a time now.
Yeah. I probably got only advice I'll probably say I had was from an old head at a warehouse job. And it was just like, save your bread. And I was like, that's a good idea. I was just telling them how many Jordans I was buying and shit. It was like, you live with your mom? I was like, yeah, I'm fucking 20, duh. And then,
come on, the fuck?
Yeah. And then, what you doing with your bread? Like, hey, I be buying I hear you be buying, you should probably save some. I'm like, I probably should. And I was
this little motherfucker I work with hit me today. He got his first big deal check, and he was like, "Bro, what should I spend it on?" I'm like, "Put it in your savings." So I was like, "Go trick off like 5% of that shit and put it in your savings." He was like, "What do I spend it on for?" Like splurging. I'm not your fucking dad, bro. I don't know what you like. Buy some bitches. Like I couldn't fucking tell you, dog. Like I don't know. Random thoughts.
Random thought. I've been watching specifically more USC women's basketball. I've been watching Juju more than the Lakers, and I'm starting to feel what everybody's been saying is regular season NBA basketball sucks. It's legit trash.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel competitive. It feels like they just out there running around playing. I'm just like, this shit ain't it, man. And I don't know what they could do to fix it. I'm sure it's got something to do with the threes, but it's not fun to watch. And I get more enjoyment of watching Juju kill everybody than the NBA motherfuckers dunking and shit. Like that shit is not cool. It's lost its allure to me.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. Damn, few random thoughts here. You know what's wild? I wasn't even thinking about this, but I'm thinking about it now because one of my buddies just texted me. They really normalized gambling over the last couple of years, to where gambling used to be like a nasty vice for people to have. Like it was shunned. Like gambling was like alcoholism. Like if you know motherfucking making big bets, like that wasn't a thing you could brag about. Like people would be like, damn, you really irresponsible. Like, what are you doing? Like, and now you can't fucking watch a show, listen to a song, like anything without fucking a gambling advertisement. It's going to be really interesting, like 40 years when they crack down on that shit.
Yeah, it's definitely taking over.
Now, my random thoughts tonight were snow sucks as an adult. Complete 180 from when you're a kid. Snow's not fun.
I like it.
Shoveling a driveway isn't fun. That shit is ass. Putting salt on the driveway is not fun. And then if you're a nice motherfucker and you live next to an elderly lady, then you got to shovel 2 driveways.
I ain't going to lie. I feel grown, even though I am grown. But I feel grown when I got to put salt down. Like, I'm like, oh, let me do my whole head house duties. Like,
it's so fucking stupid. Yeah. And that goes into my second part of my random thought is, having a home is a lot more work than people tell you.
Underrated.
It's a lot of fucking work. And people are like, oh, get a home. You got to get a home. And you're like, yeah, I got to get. And then you realize, like, this shit is a lot of fucking work, dog.
It is, but I would say it's better than paying double that in rent. To me. Yeah. I was always I'm renting for my whole life. I always said I'm going to do that.
I don't think it's a bad thing. Like,
I don't think so either. You don't got to pay for shit. But on the flip side is, why not? Why not?
A lot of motherfuckers now I'll talk to about, and like they'll get a house and they'll have their like last bit of money for the down payment and they'll like buy a crib, and I'm like, dog, what if some shit happens?
Mm-hmm.
What, do you not think about, like, this shit isn't no landlord shit, motherfucker. If you got a leak in your fucking ceiling, you can't call the landlord. Like, you got to figure out how to fix that shit.
Yeah, I learned that when the water heater went. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's good when you could send a text out to 5 guys in your family and be like, yo, who know how to fucking work a water heater? Like, who know? And somebody know and could fucking do
everybody I know that could fix shit died. So I'm shot on that. I'm shot on that kind of shit. Like, that shit's a wrap for me. Like, it's over. Oh, John, I forgot to tell you got some pushback last week's episode because you actually took that old lady's money, you piece of shit.
She hit my fucking car. What you mean?
That is funny. Like,
I thought about it, yo. I thought about it, right? The funny thing is, she was a realtor too. So I'm like, yo, I should have told her bring out the checkbook.
Because obviously, if you settled for $88, you didn't need the bread.
I did it. If you willing to give me the 88, I'm not about to say no. You all right? You all right? I should have took more. I'm like, yo, I should have got her for my. I should have used that as reparations. Man.
We are
my reparations, right? I should have hit her for yo.
It was a white woman.
Oh, white lady.
Oh, you should have took her to the bank.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We are 2 different people. I would have left that John feeling bad as shit. I took that lady's money.
You're
gonna say I should have took her for more.
Yeah. I'm collecting my reparations. I don't know what she was doing in the 60s.
She might have did that shit on purpose.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yo. Nah, I don't feel bad at all. I was thinking about it later. I was like, if I felt like sitting there and dealing with that shit, I could have gone to the furthest system.
If that old lady would have pulled out her 80 and you would have said, "Nah, that's ain't enough," that would have been crazy.
The funny thing is, we was at the what we pulled into was the Royal Farms, and you know they got the ATM in there. I could have definitely said, yo, I need 500. Like, I don't know
these scratches. Yeah, this shit gonna be a little more than 88 to fit.
Yeah, this is way more than 88.
What the fuck is you talking about?
But the only reason I only took that, which is like you said, I ain't really need it. But the only reason I took that was because I was like, man, this shit paid off. Or the reason I didn't take it to the furthest extent, I was like, man, this shit paid off. This shit, whatever. Fuck it. And I was just like, it is what it is. Fuck it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I had that chicken. That shit dry as hell, Dex.
Chicken's ass, bro. That shit was hitting when it came out when we were kids.
It was like a Popeye's chicken sandwich. It was fire at first, then it's a dub now.
Another thing white people do, make fried chicken.
Not better than black people.
I've never ate black people's fried chicken because I don't want to look crazy.
That's crazy.
We don't even eat that shit.
You did. We was in Atlanta. You fucked that shit up.
At the hookah place?
Yeah.
The chicken wings?
Yeah.
I didn't eat that shit.
What the fuck? What did you eat?
Nothing.
See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's Views in the Chairs, people.
Views with chair.
Till next time.